evening and welcome to DNN. I'm Alexa Santana.
And I'm Serena Kapoor. And on tonight's episode of Breaking Buzz, we will be discussing recent innovations in the field of biotechnology.
Here to tell us more are Dr. Ribosome, Surgeon General, and the recent graduate of the 5-Minute University, along with every toddler's favorite pseudoscientist, Rob Nye the Science.
Gentlemen, could you tell us non-science people a little something about biotechnology?
Sure thing, Serena. Let's start with the basics. First, we have DNA. DNA is the genetic code made up of nucleotide bases that makes you, you. DNA tells all its little secret codes to mRNA. mRNA tells the cells, which makes the proteins. The proteins then make you.
Right, so expanding on recent innovations in biotechnology, I'm going to be talking about CRISPR. Now, CRISPR is a new technology that is used in DNA manipulation. Basically how it works is that it has two parts. It has a DNA cutter and an RNA guide. Essentially how the single-stranded RNA kind of acts like a locator, like a GPS, that finds and binds to the correct sequence of nucleotides, nucleotide bases in DNA that will then be cut by the DNA cutter.
So what can we do with CRISPR?
CRISPR has several beneficial medical applications with respect to curing several diseases. We know this because we've done several animal testing, namely with mice. So what we found is that CRISPR actually has the capacity to correct genetic errors responsible for diseases such as cystic fibrosis, sickle cell anemia, and even HIV, even receptors responsible for HIV. So yes, we do have several beneficial medical applications in addition to several other applications.
So what are some other applications other than medicine?
So building off of the applications for medicine, CRISPR has also been used in agriculture. Wheat and other staples can be edited to make them resistant to destructive pathogens that can annihilate a crop. Or it can also be used to control when they ripen to extend the ripen season.
Well, some might say that biotechnology is a little too unnatural. Here to tell us about that is loudmouth Kim Davis Jr. Kim, over to you.
Yeah, that's right. I'm Kim Davis Jr., and I heard that if you eat those genetically modified plants, you can get their DNA into your own DNA. And then what are you going to become? Like the vegetables you eat? Then what am I going to become? Like a corn on the cob? And I know it doesn't say in the Bible that we were all made in corn's image.
Well, that's certainly an interesting opinion. Any thoughts on this issue, Dr. Ribosome?
Well, first, I suggest you go back and study general biology. Let's go back to the basics. When you eat something, whatever you consume is broken down into its smaller building blocks. Fortunately, you don't incorporate its DNA into yours. Otherwise, I'd be a lot cornier than I am now.
Breaking news, there is a new transgenic organism on the market called SpiderGoat.
Well, what in God's green earth is that? When Noah had the ark, he did not have a man spider goat and a woman spider goat. He had all the animals of creation, the ones that had existed and will exist for all of time. These new genetically newfangled animals are not natural. Animals can't even change.
So, evolution, anyone?
Blasphemy!
Animals can change. With each successive generation, animals develop adaptations to their environment. They can even develop mutations. Animals are going to change.
What is that thing on your shoulder?
You mean
Dogbird? Dogbird here is a very special friend.
Not only does Dogbird suffice as his loyal household pet, he's also unique in that he is a transgenically mutated household pet. Care to elaborate?
Sure thing, Doc. So a transgenic animal, which is here on my shoulder, is an animal that has genes from two different organisms. In Dogbird's case, a dog and a bird. Let's take another example. Spider goat. This little fellow is an example of a transgenic organism. We take the silk genes from the spider and put them in the genes of a goat. The goat's milk then has spider silk in it. We can take this spider silk, you can make bulletproof vests out of it.
Wow, maybe I should have majored in biology instead of media and public affairs. Thanks for the lowdown.
Well, I think that settles it. Dr. Ribosome and Rob Nye, thank you for your scientific expertise. And Kim Davis, you know where the door is. Signing off, I'm Serena Kapoor.
And I'm Alexis Santana. And
And
this
this
is
Buzz, buzz, buzz.
DNN.